What's up, fellas? It's the Beer League Beauties podcast. We got Keegan on here from Oregon. Thanks for jumping
What's
on,
up?
man.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Um, so this podcast is sponsored by Gladiator Energy. It's me and my buddy, we created a healthy energy drink. So we got three flavors. We got tropical, black cherry, and orange. No sugar, no calories, and zero preservatives. So we'll definitely have to send you out some, man.
Oh, 100%. Let's get the hook up there.
Yeah, you're an energy drink guy?
Yeah. I mean, I'm usually just like a regular Red Bull type of guy whenever I need one. I'm like not huge on it, but I'll take what I can get, that's for sure.
Nice, man. All righty. So he's a Ducks guy. Way out there, opposite time zones right now. So it's 10 o'clock here and it's 7 o'clock over there, correct?
Yes.
Nice. Oops. Um, so I got a text, urgent
Yeah,
text. All right, dude. So you guys have a pretty crazy arena. I heard it's like a rodeo barn, right? You tell us
yeah,
about
so it's
that?
it's so it's at the fairgrounds. So
Yeah.
it's an old rodeo barn, like underneath the ice is sand. So they freeze it on top of sand. Like we had problems with it not freezing for the first 3 weeks of the season. Couldn't get a practice on full ice until like after we had played
Wow.
3 weekends of games and stuff like that. But I mean, when we pack it, we had a Greek night 2 weeks ago, and we a bar uh, downtown sponsors us, Rennie's Landing. Shout out to those guys. They were giving away a free bar rental for 2 hours to the leading Greek house who had the most people there at the game. So they packed it, and they just on one side we have a whole set of bleachers. They filled that all around the ice, around the glass was completely full. We had like 2,500 people there. It was rocking, just loud and electric.
Can you hear me?
There you go.
Dude, sorry, the dog came in.
Very good.
Fucking. All right. All right. So dude, I'm so sorry. I was getting sidetracked. That's
No,
bad.
you're good.
All right. So you said something about 2,500 something fans,
Yeah,
right?
2,500 fans. It's just you once you get the noise going, it gets loud
Wow.
too. It
And
doesn't quiet down.
yeah, you guys have some sort of light show that you guys do?
No. Well, we did for the first game. We turned the lights off, but it takes them like 15 minutes to warm back up. So we're like,
Yeah.
yeah, we're just not doing that anymore.
Yeah. Uh, I've seen some videos of like your games and I mean the amount of people is crazy for like club
Hmm.
hockey is just insanity. What made you want to go to Oregon?
So I'm actually from Portland, which is a 2 hour drive north.
Yeah,
So it was just kind of fitting coming here. And they also, I'm part of a native tribe. So if you're part of a native tribe in Washington, Oregon, and California, you get a pretty nice scholarship. So I'm coming here
wow.
on a nice scholarship, not really having to
Nice,
pay
dude.
too much dues for the school.
That's crazy. Yeah, I mean Oregon is a school that you're coming out of debt. You're coming out with
Yeah.
debt, you know? And that's awesome that you get that. And you're not breaking the bank at all. That's good.
Oh, you know, thankfully, mom and dad would kill me. I know that for sure.
Yeah. And so what kind of gear do you guys get at Oregon?
So helmets, we got CCMs. Gloves, we got Warrior. Pant shells are Bauer. We don't have a stick deal, unfortunately. We're working on that for next season, hopefully.
Nice.
Jerseys are Verbero. We just met the Verbero guys last weekend. We had our Winter Classic out in Bend, Oregon. Huge beauties out there for us. They had a crazy flight. Didn't get in the first day. Got there the second day, but it
Nice.
they hooked us up, and it's changing the perspective of our program for sure.
Yeah.
Because we're
And
selling tons of
oh,
jerseys.
so you guys were selling jerseys at the games?
Yeah, we sell jerseys at every game, and then we'll occasionally on campus we'll throw up a pop up shop on like a Thursday or something like that. Just sit around, hope someone comes up and talks to us and wants to buy a jersey.
Nice, dude. Is that where you guys get some of your money?
Yeah, a lot of the money comes from jersey sales. I mean, if you've not been living under a rock, you've probably seen ESPN, TSN, we're all over us the last week or so,
Yeah, I
which
I
is
missed the ESPN one, but I mean, you got it right here. Let's show the Beer League Beauties. Right here on ESPN, these awesome jerseys. So
oh,
can you give us a rundown of like um how the jerseys are inspired, like how they look?
honestly, like I'm not even completely sure. I mean, you can look back at the jerseys and they've been the same. We've changed brands a couple times now. But the actual like duck head logo is the club sports logo. So all the club sports uses that. And honestly, it's kind of iconic right now at Oregon. Like
Yeah,
it's
let
hard
me
to
see
find a
this.
nicer logo than that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Is that a Division One logo too? Like
No, that it's
Division
only for
One?
club sports.
Really?
Yeah, the football team, basketball team, nobody uses that logo.
It looks like a legit, logo. Like it doesn't. You see like Clemson hockey, and it's like you're like,
Yeah, they
what
got
the
the
fuck
paw
is
print
this?
or whatever.
Yeah, you're
Like,
like, this isn't Clemson hockey. This looks fake. But
yeah,
for you guys, it's like, whoa,
yeah.
this is
Well, I
legit.
mean, it's Oregon football school, uniform school. I mean, it's only fitting that hockey has some nice uniforms too. Let's be real here.
Yeah. How many uniforms do you guys have?
So we have those are the green and whites are our main home and a road, which everyone thought they were special just because of last weekend in Bend. We're like, we wear these every week, man. Like, figure it out. We are selling a black jersey right now too that we are not wearing this year, unfortunately.
Hmm.
Those are pretty sick. So it's this same concept, except it's only got a yellow and a green stripe on them, all black jersey, same
Yep.
logo.
Yeah.
We also, how much do I want to release about this? We have a new one coming. It was supposed to be released last weekend in Bend, but with the ice storm and winter warnings that came last week, the shipment got delayed.
Yeah.
They came in today when I was in club sports this afternoon. So we got a sneak
Nice.
peek at those.
Sweet, dude.
So if
Um,
whenever this comes out, be looking for them. They'll come out soon.
I will. Yeah, yeah. That's crazy that you guys got on ESPN with those sweet jerseys. I mean, that's crazy. Um, and so Verbero hooks you guys up, correct?
Yes, Verbero
Yeah.
does.
Do you guys do any like special game jerseys, like military night or anything like that?
No, I mean, we didn't really have a lot of home games to begin with this year. Before our first series with Colorado got moved to Medford, Oregon, we had four home sets, and we only ended up, and one of them was in Bend, so we only had two home weekends here in Eugene.
Yeah.
So it's like it's tough to do. One of them senior night, one's Greek night. It's tough to actually do like a specialty jersey for just one or two of those games.
Mhm.
I mean, I wish that's something we could do, but who knows? Maybe in the future we'll get something hooked up.
And so how's the Winter Classic game that you guys have outside?
Oh, the Winter Classic in Bend is unbelievable. I mean, if you just want to go to a crazed fan base, you go to Bend, Oregon. Like they got an outdoor rink. It's got a roof. It's only usable for about 4 months out of the year, and everybody in Bend is a Duck fan. Doesn't matter what sport. They
Yeah.
hear the Ducks are coming, they're buying tickets to the game.
Yeah.
So when we were out there Friday and Saturday, it was both like 21 degrees at puck drop, 7 p.m., sold out crowd. We're playing Washington, which is a huge rival this year, especially in football. We all know how that went down.
Yeah.
Hard to talk about that still. So it was a little
Yeah.
bit of redemption for the football guys, I know for sure.
Yeah.
But
Nice.
yeah, no, it's such a loving and inviting community for us. It just makes it that much more special to go out there and play for them.
Mhm. And on an average night, how many fans do you guys get?
So here in Eugene, we usually are up over 1,000, anywhere from 1,000 to 2,000 on a good night. Bend,
Yeah.
they maxed out at 900 for both nights.
Nice. I mean, that's insanity. That's not just nice. That's crazy. You
Yeah,
know?
no, it's pretty nice out here. We get a little bit of special treatment from our fans, but we love
Yeah.
them too.
And so when you were at Calvin, how many fans did they have?
Well, not too many, honestly. The rink at Calvin was almost a little bit further than it is here at Oregon, so we didn't get that many. And like they were saying, 75% of the student base at Calvin lived on campus. A lot of them without vehicles,
Yeah.
so it was a little bit tough to get people at the game. So we probably had like 30, maybe.
Yeah. Huge jump. Did you know
Oh yeah,
when you did you know that you're coming into like a crazy fan base like that you're
yeah,
getting
yeah.
like is
So they
that
had. I remember seeing videos last season of them their first games against ASU, like packed, like 3,000 people there. And like they were jumping over at the ASU's bench. They snagged the goalie, the backup goalie's hat off his head and ran away with it. Like, I'm watching this.
it's
I'm like,
crazy.
these people are crazy. I fucking love it. Like,
Insanity. I mean, so you guys easily have some of the best college hockey, I mean, club hockey uniforms. Um, I mean, it's going to be crazy when you guys go Division One. The
yeah,
things
no,
that the
that's
school is going to give
yeah,
you.
no, that's the goal. I mean, especially with us going to the Big Ten this upcoming year too. I mean, we're bringing it for football guys like Ohio State. We're playing Michigan at home next year, I believe, or something like that. It's just
Mm,
the
yeah.
minute that we can actually get like a new rink and actually like build it from the bottom up, starting with us, and just keep on building, it's going to be insane.
Yeah, I mean, I would think that you guys are going to try to emulate the football team with like the craziest uniforms, uniform school, like you said.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys are gonna have like chrome buckets, some crazy shit. I mean,
Yeah, no, we went out east this year. We were in New Jersey. There was a game before ours, and a dad walked up to us and he goes, "So what number set of jerseys are you on for this game right here?"
yeah,
Like we're just wearing our road greens, sir. I don't know what to tell you.
yeah. Um, so Oregon, your school, you're getting a crazy deal, crazy scholarship. Most people are traveling to get to that school and coming out with debt. Um, what's the school like?
School, it's
Yeah.
honestly like a really great school. I mean, like you look at it from like a resume or an employer standpoint, like it's the University of Oregon. Like you're gonna know who it is.
Mhm.
And so like the school is really good. It's got a great nursing program. It's got a great business program. I know a lot of my teammates, myself included, are in the business program. So
Nice.
and it's Nike University too.
Yeah,
Like we're not just uniform school, we're Nike University. So
exactly.
a lot of people are ended up with internships straight to Nike, or jobs straight to Nike. Like if
Yeah,
you want to get into like a sports business, Nike
yeah,
is kind of the place to go right now.
exactly. And how does the school know about you guys? Know about the club hockey team?
Uh I mean, kind of. I mean, there's points where they've like posted about us and whatnot, like written an article or something like that.
Mm.
But it's like the student base, like people still don't know. I don't know how it's possible, but they just still
Yeah.
don't know.
So when
Like
you're walking around campus, like, you know, do people kind of like know that, oh, this guy's a hockey player, Do they
yeah,
know it
no, so
all?
like we'd be wearing our like team gear and stuff like that, our Nike order stuff, and guys will stop us. Like my first week here, I was walking with one of my teammates, and the guy stopped us. He's like, "There's a hockey team here?" We're like, "Yeah." What do you mean? Like they've
Yeah.
been a club here since the 80s, like almost 50 years now.
Yeah.
Just people just don't know.
Yeah. It's nuts. Um, and it's like, it's insane what, you know, there's better hockey out there than like, club. There's better hockey that gets nothing. And it's like,
Mm-hmm.
it's the craziest thing. Like these big schools, it's going to be insanity when they all go Division One. Like
Yeah,
UNC is going to start to go. Probably in a
yep,
couple of years. And I
yep. I
think,
mean, when
yeah,
the old Pac-12, when that entire Washington, USC, Cal, UCLA, just like Arizona State or Arizona State did. I
hmm
mean, it's gonna hit and it's gonna be big
yep.
because
So Arizona
you look.
State. Sorry, no, you go, you go.
No, yeah, no, I was just gonna say that like you look at California and what they're producing right now for like hockey players, it's incredible. Like you would
Yep.
never expected California boys to be out there
hmm
and doing what they're doing.
Yeah. Probably 15 years ago, like you hear of Florida hockey, it's like not even a thing. Or you
Yeah.
hear of like Southern hockey. No one has a clue about it, but now it's
Hmm.
picking up. It's like the fans are crazy. Um, there's got to be more. I think it needs to go down south. And
Yeah.
hockey needs to go down south and in California too. And up the coast to Oregon. Let's
Yeah.
go. Are you guys so who's your rival?
Well, we're not in a league yet in ACHA D1. We made the jump 2 years ago, so we're still independent.
Mm,
I mean, Washington was probably our biggest last weekend just because of
yeah,
the school's proximity. I mean, they're a big rival in football now.
yeah.
So
Is that like the rival Washington?
it's been Oregon State, but since Oregon State
Who's-
is well, they're conferenceless, the Pac-2, it's
Yeah,
kind of lost its value. So it's moving on to bigger and better things, which is Washington.
yeah. Washington, nice. Um, and so what year are you at Oregon?
I'm a sophomore.
Nice. And so when you're going down there, is there a party scene? Is that something that you think about ever?
Yeah, I mean, football games, tailgating, like the whole 9 yards. We try to schedule a lot of our games around football games.
Yeah,
So like we can go to the games. There's not going to be a conflict if no one's showing up to the hockey game because there's a football game going on right now.
yeah.
And like I said, we got a bar that sponsors us. They treat us pretty well over there as well. So
Nice.
it's a good
Nice.
time.
Sweet. Is there like a strip of bars or is it just like a couple bars,
There's
Is
a
it?
couple bars. I mean, some of the boys are like quite literally in the backyard of a bar.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
like you walk right behind their house, it's a parking lot, and then the bar's right there.
Yeah.
So that's
And yeah,
when we're over there. That's a nice little spot to go to.
nice. Do you guys have a hockey house?
Yeah, that's the hockey house, pretty
Oh,
much,
really?
right in the
Nice.
backyard of the bar. Yeah,
Nice, nice. You guys get people over there?
yeah. I mean, it's right off of campus. They're like 2 blocks away.
Nice.
So usually there's always people walking by, going to other places and stuff like that. We'll pop
Yeah.
in.
And are there any guys in a frat on your team?
So the guys who live in that house are.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so they got 6 of them in that house right now. And they're in a frat.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. It's usually like some guys, they won't even sign up for a frat because the hockey team is just your frat, you know?
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. No, I got that feeling. I mean, I didn't have a need to.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying life playing hockey. That's about
There
it.
you go. There you go. The best time of your life is playing hockey in college, dude. I
Yeah,
mean,
100%.
you can look back at it and be like, dude, all I had to do was a little bit of schoolwork and I was playing puck at Oregon. It's nuts. Um, so can you tell me about your first goal?
Yeah, so this year is early November. We're out at Rutgers we had a game against TCNJ and then two against Rutgers. Last game of the series at Rutgers. We're playing in the American Dream Mall, which is in the campus of MetLife Field, where the Giants and Jets play football. And they got a rink just right in the middle of the mall. Like incredible. Like there's 3 stories that go up, and there's people watching over the balconies and stuff like that. There's like a train going around carrying kids on it. Hear the horns going off like every 5 minutes. Like people are just walking by with bags of whatever they're shopping and just stopping and taking pictures and photos. So it was late first period, just off a draw, left side, kind of gets tied up a little bit. One of our forwards, Micah Glass, shout out for the assist here. He just passes straight up to me on the point. I shoot it, get a little bit of a defenseman screen from their guy, and it just goes low glove side on the goalie, just right in.
Let's go. And my classic question, what was the celly?
I thought it got tipped, so I didn't really have a celly to go with it.
Yeah,
'Cause
so you
I
thought it was
couldn't,
someone else's goal.
yeah, I couldn't get a really good look at it, and
Yeah,
no one was celebrating in front. I'm like, shit, it must be me then.
yeah. I mean, it's good and it's bad at the same time. It's like, ah, fuck, I want to celly, but it's like also it could be his goal too.
Yeah,
You don't want to look like a clown.
yeah, no, I'm a defenseman. I'm a defensive defenseman. I don't know how to celly. I don't score goals. Like this is weird.
So when you do score goals and when you do get the chance to celly, what's your go-to celly?
Oh, it's just a gorilla off the back.
Yeah.
That's a good one for me. It's been a little bit too long. Got to throw it off.
Exactly. That's a good one. Um, and so do you have a favorite hockey team?
So I'm impartial to Seattle now. Big
Mhm.
Seattle fan. Growing up, I watched the Portland Winterhawks in the WHL. I went to my first game when I was 2 weeks old.
Oh wow.
Like, so growing up, I didn't really care about the NHL. Like,
Yeah.
it was WHL, like sitting in the yard playing sticks on the concrete, stuff like that. I didn't care about winning the Stanley Cup Game 7. It was all about the Memorial Cup, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that's all I want to do is grow up and play for the Winterhawks hometown team. That obviously didn't happen, but
Yeah. And
no,
you got to be
I've
another
yeah, no,
level of
I've
hockey.
adopted Seattle as my guys.
Nice, dude. Yeah, they had a good run last year, right?
I was hoping. I mean, they just got kind of sputtered out against Dallas there, but I mean, to beat the
Yeah.
Avs in the first round like they did, I wasn't complaining about that.
Nice. Yeah. Um, and so in Acha hockey, what's the craziest crowd you've been in front of?
That's I mean, we got some good crowds. Last year, Adrian's a fun crowd to see. I didn't play when we were there, but they got a bar right above the benches. And they got whatever it is, 7 teams at Adrian, and they just go line the bar up with whatever team's not playing that night. They're just down yelling at your players the entire night. I mean, like even watching from the stands, I was like, oh, thank God I'm not out there right now.
Yeah. Wow, that's funny. I mean, dude, they got hell of teams. They got like fucking three
Yeah,
Acha teams, right?
they got the maximum amount of teams you can have pretty much.
That's
Like it's crazy.
crazy. Imagine like committing there and like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be on the D3 team. Like D3 is the highest level you can go
Yeah.
there. But then getting bumped down to like Division 2, Acha.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah,
dude,
no, that would be so tough.
I just got like I know a kid. Fuck, I forgot what his name is, but dude, he committed there and then he's on the fucking Acha team. I'm like,
Yep.
how sucky is that? Nuts.
No, I mean they run their program well. I mean, it's all
Yep.
respect from them. I
Yeah.
mean, they knocked us out of natties last year. Oh
Yeah.
well, life moves on.
That's how they're good is because they over recruit at the Division 3 level and
Yep,
then
and
they
just
go
move
right
everyone
down.
straight down.
Yeah. So now you got a nasty club hockey team.
Yeah.
Lindenwood, Lindenwood was like that. So
Hmm.
they get a couple of years ago. I don't know if they won it. I think they did.
Yeah, they did.
Lindenwood, yeah, in St. Louis, they won the whole thing. But the next year after that they won it was the year that they went Division 1. So
Yeah,
they
and then moved down to the
recruited,
D2.
yeah. So they recruited their Division 1 players and had their Division 1 players on their Archer team.
Hmm.
But still, it's hard hockey, to even
Yeah,
win it. Um,
yeah.
well, is there so is there any advice you have for like a younger yourself or younger hockey players?
I would just say that, sure, the NHL might seem like the place you want to be, but if you're not like that skilled, there's still places for you to go.
Yeah.
Like, there's still club hockey is incredible. Like, I advise anyone who wants to try out, wants to play, just do it. You're gonna have the time of your life.
Nice. Yeah, you will. You definitely will. And some people like they're like, oh, like to fit in, I gotta go play Division 3 hockey to be a good hockey
No,
player. It's not true.
it's like you could end up at an absolutely shitty Div 3 and like just hate yourself when you could
Yeah,
just be going somewhere ACHA and having the
I
time of
know.
your life. And you're
I know.
practically playing the same hockey. Like,
Pretty much. I mean, I will say that the Division 3 level, it takes a lot to get there. You're another breed if you get to that level, or you're just
mm-hmm.
lucky. You're a lucky player that, coach took a shot on you. And but it's like, dude, if you're like fifth line, fourth line, dude, go play Archer hockey.
Yeah.
You know,
But
go
you
pick one of
still you can
those.
still say you're a college athlete. You're still a college athlete. You just
Exactly.
don't gotta tell them where you are. That's all that
Yeah.
matters.
All right, so here's kind of a scumbag move that I did, picking up some chicks in the bars. But they would ask me, they'd be like, "Oh
Yeah.
my God, do you play SEC hockey? And you wouldn't really say anything. You're just like,
Yeah.
I guess so. Yeah, I play hockey here at Kentucky. Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of a scumbag move. I mean, some people just have no clue. They're like SEC hockey, you know. It's like
Yeah.
no such thing. Hopefully one day there will be. Hopefully all these crazy football teams go Division 1. But
Yeah. That'd be nice.
yeah, dude, thanks for jumping on, man. It was quick pod. So quick but a great one. We got a lot of good clips. So thanks a lot,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, of course.
Um
Thanks for having me.
yeah. I'm gonna just end it, but let's talk after, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.